Hello guys, Zul'jin here. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Indoors. Sorry it's been so long since I've been around here, you guys. I had a server that I wanted to set up for a lot of fun people that are my Patreons to do building on, and that's where I'm at now. If you could look behind me, this is the build that we're going to be looking over today. This is mine. I built a 2-story loft type house with a nice open floor plan that I'm going to show you, but as you can see, there's some stuff popping up around the server as well. There's a few people on right now. There's WC anyways, Elshikan, Offmana, Kratos123, which is one of my trusted friends, companions, admins, and all around great guy. And you're going to be seeing a lot more of these people soon, and I see some builds over there, but I don't want to spoil anything. I want to show you guys the build that I came up with. So this is my little open floor plan loft apartment or loft house layout. It's kind of a modern design. I have two large, huge windows, and this house, by the way, is enormous. Like, the size of it is enormous. I wanted it to look really, really lavish and beautiful, and I think I have the right idea here. I chose to do like the balcony type second floor with the little glass supports that are holding it up and a little spiral staircase going up to the second floor. I did a small dining room table with a little corner lamp and an island. This doesn't serve any purpose except for maybe a work area, and as you can see, the lamps I've been working with, I showed y'all a little while back what you can do with armor stands and the armor sets and some pistons, and I made this cool little lamp, which this is the Soartex fanfare pack, but it's actually, if we look in the resource packs, it's actually a Soartex fanfare and an Invictus mix, and this is custom on my server only, so it's not something that I can distribute, but I have it to where when people log on to the server, they can download it and play with it as they see there. So I did a small living room here, and with a fireplace as the centerpiece and a TV way up top. It came out a little taller than I wanted to, but for the correct dimensions, I thought it worked out okay. The TV could have naturally just been away, but I left it up there just in case, which it was pretty cool. I could have probably lowered it and got away without the mantle, but that was just the design choice I chose. Any variation of this could have been done, I suppose. And on the left, I chose to go up with some wall sconces, and check out that window that I came up with over there. The window is, I did some glass panes and glass blocks in combination and kind of surrounded it with a white border, and it's a 2 deep design, and I think it came out really, really good. Below that is a very, very cool bookshelf that I came up with. This is playing around with World Edit, getting the doors to land up like this, and it almost gives the appearance that it's a vertical half slab, so it did really, really good to border the bookcase with. And I also did some back there that you could see the dark oak wood doors, and I think it came out a really, really nice bookshelf design. The couches, the couches and the chairs, I chose to go the opposite and kind of stagger up the colors, and I did the couple designs with the banners in the back, and these I just did the regular couch designs, and I used a couple snow layers here. I decided to border the wall up with the quartz too, just to give it a little bit of separation, but not to wrap it around the whole room. The rest of the kitchen was pretty good. I used that recent cabinet design that I had came up with a little while back, and I used the chiseled quartz as the backsplash for this, so it looks pretty good. It came out really, really good, and I love the way that the grays and whites mix with the diorite. I did just a little towel right here with the bottom cabinets, kind of like a paper towel dispenser, a little plant, and a stove here. These back textures I'm kind of wanting to change in the pack. Those are the iron trap doors, and they should look a little bit more like a grid. I'd rather them a little bit more vanilla looking than the ones that I currently have, because right now they almost look like hatches. So I did the wall sconces in this specific design, the upside down stair with the right side up stair, and it looks really, really good with the sea lanterns that I also use for this. So let's go up top a little bit. And the bedroom, I really like the way it came out too. I decided to use the dark gray wool as the seating, and the bed, I did my classic bed design. I did have snow here, but I was getting some melting snow, so I decided to change it, and I also changed up some footboards. Now, these lamp designs that I chose here, these were really, really fun. What you can do with them is the bottom can actually sit on a half slab, so you can also put a half slab at the top and shorten up the lamp post to where you don't have any of the exposed stick out, and push the lamp itself itself down with a piston. So it came out good with the armor stand, and the diamond boots really complement, the diamond boots and leggings really complement the actual sea lantern block that I used here. I chose to do some inset shelving and a couple of paintings just to add a little bit of light, and some sort of like almost like a chest of drawers. It's a little tall where the mirrors are. I could have gone down a little bit further to make it seem a little bit more appropriate for player height, but all in all, I just wanted to get all the detail in the room. This is my first one on the server, and I just wanted to put something that was really nice to give some people that that play on the server some examples of some of the stuff you can do to design modern furniture and things like that. So it was a good example piece. For the last bit, I chose to do some hanging light, and this is pretty cool. It's a little design that I used a little while back in my Hypermind single player multiplayer series when I was on the last server before Hermitcraft, and I decided to do like a 6 long, and I just did some upside down stairs, not totally around, just so it looked like I used the glasses back as supports or hanging fixtures, and then I just covered it with some wool so it wouldn't look so out of place with the sea lantern sticking on the top. So for the outside, I did a couple cool things. I wanted to put some extruded designs, like some patterns. So I used the white stained clay in the pack to make like a little design, and it comes out well with the little white outside ring and the little wing that goes up the house like a structural support. On the back, I chose to do another type of design, and just to give the border a little bit, that way it kind of encompasses some of the landscaping. As you can see, the window from the outside still came out really good, and on this side I did the same thing and just tried to incorporate some nice clean patterns that just gave a little bit of character to the house itself. The chimney itself is quite wide and tall for the fireplace, but it did come out pretty well. And at the top, I just chose to change up the clay a little bit as a shape. It had no other structure except to, well, no other purpose except to hide some of the lighting that I had. But all in all, guys, I think the build came out really good. I hope you liked it. So like I was saying, this is actually my Patreon server, and for those of you that aren't familiar, I have a Patreon that I usually announce people on Hall of Heroes for Mod Sauce. And Mod Sauce is slowing down a little bit, and I want to do some more of these. So this is my Patreon creative server only. I did a little announcement video a little while back, but for those of you who are interested, basically you can sign up to be a Patreon for as little as $1 a month, and you'll be whitelisted to this server where you can play with us and build stuff. And just to give you guys an idea, I'll go ahead and go to the other world. I don't want to show too many spoilers, but I'll just do a flyby. Let's see, that's the showcase world, that's where I just was, and this is the build world. So as you can see here, there's a ton of builds going on. The showcase world is basically where we take any builds that feel like they're at completion and that fit the theme, and we put it in the showcase world. And this is just like where everybody works on their builds, and we've got a ton of gorgeous houses. We've got pixel art in the background, we have a bunch of modern builds, we have castles, we have humongous builds. There's a ton of projects still in the making, some A-frame stuff. There's just a ton of inspiration. A lot of the people are learning. If you look at the chat log, everybody's real friendly, people talking and making friends and getting to know each other, and I think it's a really cool place, guys. So I would love to see y'all here. If y'all are interested in something like this, feel free to hit me up on Patreon. I'd be glad to answer any questions if you have them in the comments. But that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, this is Zul'jin signing off, and we'll see you next time. Bye.